What's up, y'all? Thank you for stopping by Shades of Shanti. I got some good news, so let's get right into it. I got accepted into nursing school. This has been such a long journey, y'all. I kid you not. It's been at least 15 years. But finally, I got accepted into WGU, BSN Pre-Licensure Nursing School, Pre-Licensures Program. So here's what I did. So after trying time and time again to get into nursing school, stopping and starting, and trying to build my GPA, I finally found a school that's fit for me. I was attending Lone Star here in Houston, Texas, where I was taking my prerequisites, but my ultimate goal was to get into Chamberlain. But Chamberlain GPA, they were requiring me to have a 2.75, and for some reason, I think GPA is kind of like a credit score, because it was taking me forever to build my GPA back. And after in the fall of 2021, I had gotten all A's and my GPA didn't move at all. So while sitting at work one day, one of my coworkers was discussing his wife, and he was telling me that she was attending WGU. So I thought, let me just look, let me just figure out, let me see if, that'll be a fit for me. Turns out WGU is a fully online class, online college where you can do all your schoolwork online, but you'll just have to go into the hospital to do your clinicals and to do your labs. That fit perfect for me because I'm a full-time mom, I'm a full-time employee and a wife, and I still needed to keep my job. So they require you to take the TEAS test, and I think they need you to get at least a 65. So what I did was I completely shut everything out and I focused. I took 3 months to study and I took the TEAS test, in which I got a 78%. I thought that was like, hey, in my mind that's a C, but turns out that's a really good score. So I took the TEAS test and I applied to WGU, and immediately they gave me an enrollment counselor, and this guy stood with me, answered every question. We had weekly meetings and everything. And he stood with me the whole way of the enrollment process. And that was awesome because I'm a person that asks a lot of questions. So I needed to get to WGU. They required me to take the TEAS test, which I already explained. I had to have 10 prerequisites, and I had to have a B average, a 3.0 science GPA, where I think I got an A in A&P1, I got an A in A&P2, and I got a B in microbiology. Yeah, I got a B in microbiology. So when I sent my transcripts over from Lone Star and they accepted all my prerequisites, I think they need you to have 10 prerequisites, just your basic educational courses like English 1, English 2, history, psych, intro to psych, and psych over lifespan, and your sciences. And so I did that. Wait 1 second so I can tell you exactly what my GPA was. So my transfer GPA was a 3.39, so that's like a low B. And I submitted all my information. I had to do a letter of intent where I had to tell them why I wanted to be a nurse, when was I first introduced into nursing, and so that just needed to be like 1 to 2 pages. And I submitted all my information, and I would never forget, y'all. I was leaving work. I kid you not. I was leaving work on April the 11th. And I was about to leave, and I got a phone call, and it was my enrollment counselor. And he was like, hi, hi, may I speak to Shanti? And I'm like, this is she. And at first, he kind of sounded like a bill collector, so I had to put on that fake voice. But then finally, when he let me know, like, he was from WG, I'm like, okay, cool. So he asked me to do the verification process. I think you gotta, like, say, like, recite your birthday and your address or something like that so they can make sure that it's really you. And he told me, he was like, well, I just wanted to let you know that you were accepted into the program that I got to start this July of 2020, July 1st of 2020. Y'all, I did not know what to do. I was so excited, but I was like stunned because it had literally, y'all, it's been 15 years. So I didn't believe that it was me, that they had chose me. And like, I didn't know what to do. I was getting off work. I was like, I had forgot how to close my computer down, how to put my things up for work. because I was so excited. So immediately I called my 3 people, my 2 best friends and my husband. And, you know, I was telling them, like, y'all, I got the call. Like, he told me first, back to my enrollment counselor. I told him, I was like, you know, are you sure you talking about me? Like, they chose me, like, I get to start. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, don't do this to me. Like, I was like, sir, please don't do this to me. Like, I can't take it. And he was like, no, I'm sorry to just, you know, get you all anxious and things. But they chose you. You get to start, you know, and just to go ahead and start the process. So I called my husband, and I was like, babe, like, they chose me. I was like, guess what? And he was like, what? And he already knew for some reason. It's such a strange thing, because him being in my corner is everything, because he already knew that I was accepted into nursing school. Like, I didn't even have to say nothing. And I called my friends, and they were so excited for me. And it was just so amazing, y'all. So I have started. We are now in September. So it's been July, August, September. So I've been in nursing school for 2 months. I've already taken what they call the PA, which is a performance where you have to do like a paper or a PowerPoint. I've passed that. I've already taken my first OA, which I'll make a video about later. I'll tell y'all how I slayed that beast, because that was a hard class. But yes, I'm so excited. I'm so glad that you guys are here, that you you know, you're choosing to go along with come along on this journey with me, because I've waited forever to get into nursing school. It's always been a dream of mine, and I really appreciate you for stopping by. So that's how I got into WGU. So thanks again. And if you'd like to hear more on my nursing journey and continue to come along with me, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you're updated every time that I post a new video. Bye.